You've probably been told at some point that you're stronger than you think. But let me ask you, do you believe it? Or does it feel like just another cliche that sounds good but doesn't really hold up when life gets tough? Today, we're diving into something deeper, the strength you need. It's already within you. You just need the right tools to uncover it. By the end of this video, you'll walk away with 3 powerful truths and practical steps to unlock the strength that's been inside you all along. Are you ready for this journey? Let's get started. The power of perspective. One of the greatest gifts we have is perspective. But here's the thing, perspective is like a muscle. The more you work on it, the stronger it becomes. When challenges hit, we have 2 choices. Focus on the problem, or focus on the potential within the problem. The Bible teaches us this in James 1:2-3. Consider it pure joy when you face trials, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. But let's get real. How often do we actually feel joy in hard times? Not often, right? That's why perspective is so powerful. I want to challenge you today. Take one thing that's weighing on you and reframe it. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this situation grow me into the person I'm meant to be? Remember, great leaders and great lives aren't shaped by comfort. They're shaped by challenges. Before we dive into the next chapter, I want you to take a moment. Drop a comment below. What's one challenge you're reframing right now? Let's encourage each other. The hidden strength in serving others. You may not realize this, but some of the greatest leaders and strongest individuals in history didn't gain strength by standing above others. They found it by serving others. There's something almost magical about shifting your focus from what can I get to what can I give. Jesus himself said in Mark 10:45, "The Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve." And guess what? That's where strength is built. When you pour into others, you stop seeing your weaknesses and start realizing the power that's been inside you all along. The ripple effect of service. I'll let you in on a little secret. Helping someone else often ends up helping you more than them. Think about the last time you encouraged a friend, volunteered, or even just listened to someone. You probably felt lighter, more capable, and stronger. You don't need to start a non-profit to make an impact. Sometimes the smallest acts, a kind word, a shared meal, a simple "how are you," create the biggest waves. I challenge you to serve someone today. Call a friend, encourage a co-worker, pay for someone's coffee. Strength isn't always about standing tall. Sometimes it's about kneeling down and lifting someone else up. Your strength grows when you give it away. And take a moment. Who's one person you can serve this week? Drop their initials in the comments below. Let's create a ripple effect of kindness together. The voice you listen to matters. Let me ask you something. Whose voice is the loudest in your life? Is it the voice of fear or the voice of faith? The voice you listen to shapes the strength you carry, identifying the inner critic. We all have that voice inside, the one that says you're not good enough, or who do you think you are to lead or inspire? But here's the truth. Those thoughts, they're not from God. Now 2 Timothy 1:7 reminds us, God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. That means the voice of fear isn't yours to carry. Rewriting the narrative. Here's what I want you to do. Next time you hear that negative voice, replace it. Write down 3 truths about yourself. For example, I am capable, I am loved, I am equipped for the challenges ahead. Speak those words out loud, because the loudest voice in your life should be one of hope, strength, and love. Speak life daily. I challenge you to every morning start your day by speaking one positive affirmation over yourself. You'll be amazed at how quickly your mindset shifts. Your words shape your strength. Right now, take a minute and drop one positive word that describes you in the comments. Let's fill this space with encouragement, building unshakable resilience. Resilience. It's not just about bouncing back, it's about growing through what you go through. And here's the truth. Resilience isn't built when life is easy. It's forged in the fire of challenges, setbacks, and the moments you feel like giving up. You don't need to avoid difficulties. You need to learn how to stand firm in the middle of them. And the secret? It's all about the foundation you build your life on. The role of faith in resilience. Let me take you to one of the most powerful scriptures on resilience. Matthew 7:24-25 says, "The wise man built his house on the rock. The rain came down, the streams rose, and the winds blew. But the house did not fall because it had its foundation on the rock." The storms didn't stop, but the house stood firm. Your strength isn't about avoiding storms. It's about who you become in the middle of them, fortifying your foundation. So how do you build that kind of unshakable resilience? Start with these 3 steps. Good steps to build resilience. Develop daily habits of strength. Pray, meditate, or reflect every morning. Read scripture or personal growth books for 10 minutes a day. Take care of your body. Your physical strength fuels your emotional strength. Surround yourself with the right people. Find mentors who lift you up. Build friendships with people who challenge and encourage you. Limit time with negative influences. Embrace the process. See every setback as part of your growth. Journal what you learn from difficulties. Celebrate small wins along the way. The power of persistence. Resilience is about consistency. You don't become strong by showing up once. You build strength by showing up every day, even when it feels hard, even when you don't see results right away. Keep showing up, because resilience isn't built overnight. It's a process. Your resilience is built daily. Let me ask you, what's one habit you can start today to build resilience? Share it in the comments. Let's grow stronger together. The strength of gratitude. Gratitude. It's one of the simplest yet most powerful ways to unlock strength you didn't know you had. When life feels overwhelming, gratitude shifts your focus from what's missing to what's already present. Finding strength in thankfulness. Thessalonians 5:18 reminds us, "Give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you." Notice it doesn't say give thanks for all circumstances, but in all circumstances. Gratitude doesn't ignore hard times, it reframes them. And that reframing builds strength. Practical application, daily gratitude practice. Let's build this habit together. Starting today, every evening, write down 3 things you're grateful for. It could be as simple as a warm cup of coffee in the morning, a conversation with a friend, a lesson learned from a hard day. Over time, you'll start to see that strength grows when you focus on what's good. Gratitude turns obstacles into opportunities. Let's pause for a second. Drop one thing you're grateful for today in the comments. Let's create a gratitude chain, unlocking the power of vision. Vision is the map that guides you. The clearer the vision, the stronger your steps. Proverbs 29:18 says, "Where there is no vision, the people perish." It's not just about dreaming, it's about having a clear direction for your life. Vision gives you strength because it reminds you why you started. Why vision fuels strength. When you know where you're going, obstacles don't stop you, they redirect you. But here's the key. Your vision must be big enough to stretch you, but clear enough to guide you. Let me ask you, what kind of life do you envision for yourself? What legacy do you want to leave behind? How do you want to impact others? Creating a personal vision statement. Let's make this practical. Right now, I want you to write a personal vision statement, something that reflects who you are and what you're working toward. How to write your vision statement. Step 1, identify what matters most to you. Faith, family, career, service, etc. Step 2, picture your life 5 to 10 years from now. What have you achieved? Who have you become? Step 3, write it in one powerful sentence. I am becoming a leader who inspires and serves others through faith and compassion. I will build a life rooted in integrity, impacting my community with love and strength. Vision as a daily anchor. Here's your challenge. Place that vision statement somewhere you can see it every day. Let it guide your decisions, fuel your perseverance, and remind you that the strength you need to achieve it is already within you. Vision keeps you grounded. Pause for a moment. Share one word that describes your vision for the future. Let's fill the comments with purpose and direction. Overcoming fear and doubt. Fear and doubt are like shadows. They grow larger when you focus on them. But here's the truth. Shadows can't exist without light. Timothy 1:7 reminds us, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind." The strength to overcome fear isn't something you need to find. It's something you need to remember. Breaking free from limiting beliefs. Host, speaking to camera. Let me be honest, fear isn't always loud. Sometimes it whispers, "What if I fail? I'm not good enough." It's safer to stay where I am. But the strongest leaders and the most fulfilled people face fear head-on. They feel it, but they move forward anyway. Fear setting exercise. Let's flip the script. I want you to try something called fear setting. Here's how it works. Write down your biggest fear. Be specific. List the worst-case scenario if that fear comes true. What's the absolute worst that could happen? Now, write the best-case scenario. What if it works out better than you imagined? Finally, list one small action you can take today to confront that fear. Your courage grows when you face your fears. Take 30 seconds. What's one fear you're ready to confront? Type it below and let's support each other. Walking in confidence. Confidence isn't arrogance, it's assurance. It's knowing who you are, whose you are, and the value you bring to the table. Philippians 1:6 says, "He who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion." Your confidence doesn't come from perfection. It comes from trusting the process and believing that you are already equipped. Building self-confidence. Confidence builders. Reflect on past wins. List 3 things you've accomplished this year. 2. Celebrate progress, not perfection. Focus on how far you've come, not how far you have to go. Step outside your comfort zone. Try one thing this week that stretches you. Confidence is built one step at a time. What's one step you can take this week to build your confidence? Share it below, and let's grow together, living with purpose and passion. Purpose is the fuel that ignites your passion. Without it, even the strongest among us can feel directionless. But when you live with purpose, every day becomes an opportunity, not just to exist, but to make an impact. Have you ever wondered, what am I here for? You're not alone. In fact, one of the greatest questions we can ask is, how can I use my gifts to serve the world? Ephesians 2:10 reminds us, "For we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do." That means you were created for something greater, and that purpose already lives inside you. The connection between passion and calling. Here's something to remember. Passion is what excites you. Purpose is why it matters. When your passion aligns with your purpose, that's when real strength is unlocked. Think of someone you admire, maybe a teacher or family member. What made them stand out? Chances are they weren't just going through the motions, they were living on purpose. Purpose fuels impact. Finding your purpose. Questions to discover. Purpose. Let's break this down. If you're unsure about your purpose, start by asking yourself these 3 questions. What are you naturally drawn to? What do you love doing, even when no one is watching? Where do you feel the greatest need? Where do you see problems that you feel called to solve? Who do you want to help? Your purpose is often connected to serving others. Don't overthink it. Your purpose isn't something distant. It's often right in front of you. Daily habits for purpose-driven living. Purpose isn't just a one-time discovery. It's something you live out daily. Here are 3 habits to help you stay aligned with your purpose every day. Purpose habits. Start your day with intention. Ask, what impact do I want to make today? Celebrate small wins. Recognize progress, no matter how small. Reflect at night. Journal. How did I live out my purpose today? Purpose grows with consistency. Leading a legacy of strength. Strength isn't just about what you build, it's about what you leave behind. Your legacy isn't measured by wealth or status, but by the lives you've touched. Legacy through leadership. Think about the people who've left the biggest impact on your life. Maybe it was a parent, a coach, or a leader in your community. Their strength didn't come from their title, it came from how they lived. Proverbs 13:22 says, "A good person leaves an inheritance for their children's children." That inheritance isn't just financial, it's the wisdom, love, and faith you pass down. Building your legacy today. Ways to build legacy now. You don't have to wait to build a legacy. You can start today by investing in relationships. Make time for family, friends, and mentees. Sharing what you know, teach, mentor, or volunteer. Pour your knowledge into others. 3. Living by example. Your actions today will inspire someone tomorrow. Who has made a lasting impact on your life? Tag them or mention them in the comments to honor their legacy. The strength to keep going. As we close, remember this. The strength you need isn't something you have to chase. It's already within you. You were created with a purpose, equipped with gifts and called to make an impact. Now it's time to step forward, not perfectly, but courageously, because the world needs what only you can offer. If this video encouraged you, hit that like button and share it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you haven't already, subscribe for more content that helps you unlock the strength you already have inside.